I don't know if you can hear the audio or not, but welcome to another episode of the weekly Oatmeal show. And I want to briefly tell you what I'm going to talk about today. It's going to be a really short show, and I'm just going to briefly talk about a few different things as I usually do. But actually, I usually don't really talk about too many different things. But I mean, I like to. I kind of do. So I want to talk and say a few things about what's happening in the world. A few things like that. I usually do that in my blog every day, Daily Oatmeal. And I should do that more here. And I wanted to open up with a story and then talk about one of the things that happened to me on Discord, because it's relevant to people. It's relevant to a lot of people if you know how to see how it's relevant, kind of thing. That's what I wanted to say. I want to show you some of my screenshots that can illustrate my week. This is the recap of my week, ending on Monday, the 8th of March, 2021. I'm Oatmeal Arnold. This is episode... What number is this? What does it say? 2? No, it's actually 3. Oh, man. Can't even count. Technical difficulties. I gotta get rid of that. Whoa. Let me fix that. That's terrible. That should never happen. Should never happen. I got all this stuff in the background. So, in a way, you could think, where's Waldo? I got hot sauce, but I'm not Hillary Clinton. I'm just a person. Person with eyes. And it's good to be a person who is unique. And to realize that, so you don't cut yourself. And you realize that you can do things, and if you go, it's going to hurt people. So it's kind of selfish if you do that kind of thing. Not me, I'm saying other people kind of thing. Because actually, the reason why I'm talking about this is because some people were talking about this earlier today. I thought I would just echo what they were saying. It happens again and again. Like, people talk about that kind of stuff. It's a serious problem, especially with what was happening in 2020 with all the lockdown. People were ending their lives, and it's like, we gotta find ways to come together and not come apart. But if you got somebody who's like the president, and he's not even giving a State of the Union, how's that bringing people together, kind of thing? And it's just too bad that people don't see, or there's not enough people seeing. The good news is that states are opening up, and then the federal government in America, they can try to come in, but the states can stand up. That's what Mike Adams said. Other people say it too, and I agree. And I never really thought about that before, in that kind of way, not to that level. Years ago, I didn't really understand. I thought that it'd be more like the federal government has more absolute control over the states, and it's not that I want that. I just kind of thought it was that way. But as I got older, I've been more open to smaller government. I'm not saying no government at all. Wow. Okay. So I just wanted to rant a little bit. That's usually what I do, as opposed to reading off a bunch of things that I have written, which I don't have written. But if I did, I would. It's episode 3. Do this every week. Just say a bunch of things from the top of my head. but I could do this better. Maybe I will next week, but for this week, I'm not. I'm gonna do it short because it's already Tuesday. It's almost 4 a.m. PST. That's my time zone here near Seattle, as usual. And we're working on the garden. And spent 7 hours shoveling manure Saturday. Today we did a few things. I wrote about it on my blogs. East Day, and it's good. People need to do this if they're not. And there's two things I wanted to say really quickly. As I said before, 2 stories. Actually, the second one would take a while. I've been writing articles about what happened to me on Discord. It doesn't really matter, but it does, in a way, because it can happen to you. That's why I wanted to say it. But before I do, I was just thinking about this on Sunday that I almost didn't go to high school. Almost didn't. I was homeschooled, and then there was the Columbine school shootings in '99, and I was thinking about not going to school. Like I was thinking, if I did, I might get shot. I might get killed by somebody with a gun. Somebody go to the high school. If there's another school shooting, if there's one at my high school or any school, it's very dangerous. I thought about that on and off when I was younger, and then especially at that time in '99, and then a year later, I ended up going to school for the first time. Went to the public high school, the First Grove High School, home of the Vikings, and it was good, but I didn't think about it. I didn't think about my fear of the guns at that moment. I totally forgot about it. Looking back, I realized that I forgot, and I didn't know, and it was interesting. It almost didn't happen. I would imagine if I was really scared, I could have been like, I'm not going, you're not going to make me, nobody's going to make me. And somehow, I got past that. Probably because I forgot or didn't really think about it. I don't remember thinking about it, at least not during my freshman year. And I don't know, maybe a little bit after that, or maybe here and there during my high school years, but not a lot. But I find that really interesting, that when you're especially when you're in the moment in life, you're able to move on better. If you need to move on, you gotta learn things. Don't dwell, but you gotta learn things, and then you gotta move on. And when you're in the moment, when the time's right, you can move on a lot better. There's a lot of balance that is needed, and whatever you're doing, whether it's dating or it's working, and dating is really hard. You got parents who may try too hard with arranged marriages, and then you have people running around doing whatever, and they're not dating, or they're not committed, and that's too bad too. You find a balance, a compromise with anything in life. That's good, within reason, of course, if it's founded on principles that are absolute and eternal. That's really good. I was just thinking about that, and because obviously you may not know we were talking about that. We talked about that on Sunday, not here, but where I was on Sunday morning, and all these things are happening, and I'm happy that I can be a light in a dark world, and a lot of people can, and you can find your voice, and you can find ways to be more effective and efficient over time. And each day is a new day, and that's all you can do. And it does really matter. In some ways, a lot of things politically speaking, world news and everything is kind of sad in some ways, but it's good to know how bad things are and to have an open mind and to let people know what they need to know to be as healthy as possible and financially to be smart. Because you got to be ready if the dollar goes down, loses value, and all kinds of things happen. And you got to be ready for the worst and be happy with when good things happen too. But you know, it's good to know. It's good to be aware of the bad things. Otherwise, it's a lot worse. If you always have a mindset of like being ignorant, you can be fooled a lot, and it's a situation that you don't want to be in for so many reasons. But it's like you want to get ahead in life, and that's the thrill of life is the risk. It's a give and take, and it's an adventure, and it's dangerous. It's not safe. You don't want to stay in the nest. You want to get out, and you want to fly, and you want to see what you can see, and that is life. You don't put a muzzle on your face and say that's all I'm going to do in my life. This is all I'm going to do. You want to do more than that? You want to be all that you can be. I'm going to end this video with the story of what happened to me on Discord. And I can talk forever. I already wrote several articles about it, some posts on Hive blog and Steemit, and I will continue to write about it. I'm gonna continue to talk about it, talk about why it's relevant to people and why it's important. Because what happened was I was banned on Discord off a server. They didn't say why. Crystal Court. So King Christo, he bans me, or one of the admins or moderator does. Most likely it was him. But before I talk a little bit more about that, I'm gonna show you some of my screenshots, some of my photos to highlight my week, as I usually do. And I was watching a show called what's it called? Punky. No, that I can't remember what it's called. I remember now. I almost forgot. Punky Brewster. And it's like a show. It's a reunion season from a show from the 80s. That's right. Here is... I don't know what this is exactly. It's interesting. It's a guy, and he's talking about something. It's kind of... I don't know how I want to look at this quote. It's kind of a good thing, kind of a bad thing. I think it's mostly a bad thing. Guy's talking to Jesus and says, "Why aren't you blessing America anymore?" He's like, "America, F up, shall I continue?" Angelina Jolie as the Tomb Raider, one of my favorites growing up. Betty Boop. I told somebody, "You're drawing on Hive Block." It's kind of like this with the big eyes. A map, history. Oh no! What is this? This is one of the videos. I believe this is on BitChute. And I posted it, and I talked about it. It's very simple, you know. Take me to court if I make you sick. You know, I shouldn't have to pay for something I haven't done yet. I do the crime, and then I have to do the time after, not before. That's pre-crime. And they posted this on the Discord server after I joined. After I came to the Christo Cord Discord server to ask a question about how to get my iOmega zip drive to work through an IDE to USB adapter to my laptop that uses Ubuntu as an operating system. And they're like, you're crazy for being an Ubuntu user instead of like using Windows or Apple like normal people. And I even mentioned AMD, and they're like, that's crazy, you know, because we all know Pentium, you know, is the best, you know, Intel, Pentium. I was like, well, actually, they went back and forth the past 20 years. And it turns out that they talk about AMD a little bit, and they go back and forth, but when I do it, it's not okay. It's not alright, you can't talk about it. And CEO of Wood is probably the one that was bringing up all these things the most, but other people too, when I joined the Discord. And basically they would go to the other websites, find some stuff about me, and then post it and talk about how crazy I was for, you know, you see that sticker in the background of my picture, InfoWars. They're like, you are a conspiracy theorist. Oh, this is kind of funny. Grammar, a gun, a Bible verse, a cat. This is the kind of laptop I have. We should wear these kinds of masks. Personal world. We were talking about video games in this Discord, that server. This is the Punky Brewster show. And it's pretty good. Oh no, not white people. And they attack people. They're so racist. Freedom bracelets. Oh no, South Africa. Oh no. Punky Brewster show. The Punky Brewster show. They adopted a girl, and here's the guy who's no longer married. Punky Brewster. Why can't they be married? Where the gay people are married, but not those straight people. A fake person, most likely fake, run into them, like on Instagram especially. And I'm like, hey, take a picture of me. I mean, of you holding a my name. You write out my name, Punky Brewster, WWE. I want to be like female wrestlers. Oh wait, no, I just want to be myself. It's the lesbians talking to the boy who's like a lesbian, wants to do girly stuff. I don't care. Dr. Seuss, the green eggs and ham. It's Biden. I love how these people dance. I want to dance like these Chinese hat people, and then there's these other people dancing too. And I love music and dancing and stuff. And it's really interesting. And here's Joe Rogan talking to Tiffany. Wow, Superman and Lois show is pretty good, because I always wondered what it would be like if Superman had kids. And so you can just go to the CW and find out what it's like. And here's Superman's kid falling in love with Superman's first girlfriend's daughter, Lena. before he was with Lois. He was with Lena. That probably happened in Smallville, which was also on the CW. It was like a sequel show. The other Smallville started when they were in high school. Oh no, what's this? Oh no, a good way to end the war: make them all go to war. That would end it. Oh no. Oh, we can't find anything wrong with you, so we're gonna treat you with the coronavirus. Help us on the way. Wow, Event 201, the TV. Oh no, the face of propaganda hasn't changed in like 100 or 200 years, and even how we look at doctors have been changed. The public perception of doctors the last 200 years. Oh no, the TV. Oh no. Oh no. The media's the fire. Throw the TV out. Prolong. Oh no, vaccine. Oh no. Oh no. mRNA. Oh no. What's it doing? Like an operating system. What? Oh, it's Bill. Hi, Bill. What? What is it? Oh no. Revelation 13:16. The lizard people. Oh no. The House of Cards. Who are you? Oh no, what are they doing? It's Bill. What is that? May of 96. Oh wow, resistance is futile. We will assimilate you. We're just telling you in advance what we're gonna do before we do it, because we have to do it, because we're crazy globalists. Oh no, the black cube of Saturn. I am. And then Facebook, I post some of these photos on Facebook. Facebook's like, oh, George Soros never said what he said. That's fake news. He did not say what he said. Or they're gonna add some stuff to it, like, oh, well, you see, when he said it, he didn't say it to destroy everybody, or he said it, but he didn't say it for those exact reasons that you think he said it. So it's fake news. All of it's fake news. We're not going to tell you that he actually did say it, or this happened, or that happened, or this person said something, or that person, or this happened, or another thing happened, because it didn't exactly happen the way like, we're going to say, well, you got this one little thing wrong, and therefore it's all wrong, it's all fake news, because we're Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, we're the fact checkers, and we know better than you. You can't think, you can have opinions. Oh no, what is it about Easter and the bunny and these rituals of these religions and things for thousands of years with the children and the animals, and what does it all mean? I don't know what it means. It's Britney Spears. Oops, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. Oops, I did it again. I don't know what's going on. Does that look like he's wearing a mask? Or is it just makeup? Is it just fake news? Was it photoshopped? Was this picture photoshopped? I don't know. This person is wearing a mask, and in the video it takes it off. It's kind of fake, but this is stuff I'm all in there talking to some people about. Bitcoin. Crystal Card. Who's this? I don't know. It's The Walking Dead, season 10. And here is, what's her name? I forgot her name already. Carol. And she's following Daryl. And Daryl falls in love with this girl. Spoiler. And they see each other on and off. And a few months later, or 8 months later, and she saves her, and he saves her, and it goes back and forth. And I don't want to see you anymore. Oh, I don't want to see you anymore. And then, me either, kind of thing. Like, but then they hook up. But then here's a guy talking about this guy Graham Hancock talking about the Great Pyramid. These people, they fight, and they're like, they don't want to get close to this girl with no mask, but they literally wrestle her to the ground, and they get really, really, really close to her. What? Okay. All this stuff. I Am Legend predicted COVID. Wow. Go watch I Am Legend. Don't do it. Don't watch I Am Legend. We talked about this. Like I said already, we were talking about video games and a couple different things on the Discord server. I joined the Christo server on Thursday. I was banned on Saturday. So I joined on the 4th of March of 2021. Here where I am, near Seattle. That was my younger sister's birthday. And I joined. I asked a question. They were helping me. And then they started making fun of me and mocking me and hating me, which is fine. I don't care. But it's like they brought up politics. And then they said I broke the rule because you can't talk about politics. But they talked about politics. And they asked me, and we're talking about politics and saying bad words. It was, I don't care. I don't care. Oh. Oops. I think I did this wrong. Angelina Jolie. Betty Boo. Punky Booster. Racist people on Twitter. Health and vaccines and Punky Booster, the girl and the bulls, and trying to get the guy to like her. And she's like, oh, I should be myself and fake people from Instagram. And this is a recap of this Dr. Seuss and how he's down, people dancing, oops, I did it again, Superman. And, oh no, I gotta get her to like me. And oh, I'm the son of Superman. Oh, ending war. And oh no, and all this stuff. And oh, symbolism. And what's going on in the world. And throwing out the TV because it's fake news. And oh no, Trump really messed things up, it looks like. And lizard people. And oh no, it's Michael Obama. And the cubes and the SARS. And Facebook saying it's fake news. And Joe Rogan on a show with Tiffany. And the thing is about bunnies and their people. And the symbolism. And the eye thing. And the one eye thing. And the should be quiet kind of thing. And is that Joe Biden in a mask? And, or is it who? And is it Ubuntu? And that's The Walking Dead. And people getting thrown out of stores for not wearing masks. And stuff about the medical tyranny. And high blog. And talking about, like I said, being on Discord. And being on the thing. And the group, the server. On Discord to get me banned for no reason. Not being told it. I can get an appeal. But they didn't tell me that. I don't know where to go to get the appeal kind of thing. And here's Punky Booster. And anyways, it's a recap and stuff going on and big people. And I think those are all the photos. And those two girls like him. He's so cute. Alright, so that was my week in a nut. In a nut. I eat nuts. It's in a nut and I eat it. In a nutshell. And I joined a Discord on Thursday. Banned on Saturday. I didn't really do anything that bad. Or I don't think I did anything really bad at all. Arguably, I can submit an appeal to them, and I can tell them I can make this look really good because it is. Because like, they're running around crazy and they're attacking each other all the time, banning each other, or telling the admin, "Oh, you gotta ban this person now. You gotta ban that person now." And it's pretty insane. And it's a double standard because you go on that Discord server and I have to follow all these rules, and then they don't have to, and it's crazy. And I've been writing about it on Hive blog, and I will continue to write about how insane it is. And it's pretty stupid, but it happened. It's not fair, but it's like this is what people do, and this is what people like. People like to be safe, so they put on a mask. That's part of the philosophy of the wearing the mask. People want to be safe, and they like to beat up on each other, and that's why they go and they censorship and banning people and shadow banning and all these things. It grows and grows and grows, and it gets bigger and scary and it's insane. And if they can ban the president of the United States, they can ban anybody. That's all the time I have for today. Bye bye.